Alright guys, what is up? Today I'm bringing you a review of the DBoys Ak74 Rk03 assault rifle. First off, overall impressions on this gun is it's a great solid assault rifle. Alright, gun shoots around 380 FPS with 0.2 gram BBs and a 9.6 battery. So it's a great FPS if you're going outdoors, or if you're going indoors you can lower it a little bit, use some heavier BBs and get away with that. So FPS wise, this gun is solid. Fire rate wise, this gun does great. It's not super high, it doesn't use a LiPo, you don't want to do that, you'll tear up the gearbox, but it does have a great rate of fire for a cheap airsoft gun. I mean, it's only about $150 for this gun, and it features metal parts for the most part, and it's a great solid gun. So I would recommend it if you're looking for a cheap airsoft gun that can perform and still looks pretty beast. So let's go ahead and get started with this review. Alright, so first off I want to talk about this metal folding stock right here. Now this stock is very sturdy, doesn't have much wobble to it, definitely feels great, it's comfortable, supports the gun well. If you want to go CQB and all that, you got a button right here that you can push, folds right on the side, clicks, very sturdy, not going to come out. And this is great if you're maneuvering around buildings, going CQB, or just don't like the feeling of the stock, you have that option on this Ak74. Then to detach it, there's a button right here, unclicks it, snaps back into place, very sturdy. So there's the metal stock for you guys. One other thing to mention is you got two sling points. You got one on the back right here and one on the front up here. So if you want to attach a 1 point, you could do that. 2-point sling, sling on your back, anything like that to make the gun easier to access. You have that option with the Ak74. Next up, we're going to talk about the upper receiver. Now the upper and lower receiver right here is metal. Very good metal. It's not that weak metal. It's actually pretty sturdy actually. You got firing modes right here. You got safe, full auto is actually in the middle, and then semi is on the bottom. So you got the 3 different firing modes. And the battery is stored up here in the upper receiver. Simply press this button in. Pops up, stores a 9.6 battery. You can fit that easily. It's not that hard to fit in like the MP44 right here. That thing can be a hassle, but the Ak74 fits great. Slide fits right back into place and not much wobble there at all. So great battery compartment. On the side right here, you also have the AK rail system. You can get a rail adapter, put it up here, put some optics on it, sights, anything like that. You have that ability. You just need to buy the rail adapter and then you're good to go. So this gun comes pre-built with that, so that's always great. The bolt of this gun actually does function as well. It doesn't have any real purpose, doesn't cycle any BBs, anything like that, but it is fun to use just as an added feature. It's got spring loaded, so it will come back if you pull it back. Very cool right there. Also, as you pull it back, you have your hop up. It's the, I don't know what that's called, like the lever system where it's back and forth. So that's the hop up right there. So if you're on the field, need to adjust your hop up, you have that option right here with the AK. Let's talk about the magazine. Now the magazine I have here is plastic, but I'm sure you can get some metal ones. But the one that it comes with is sturdy. Doesn't have too much wobble in it, has a little bit, so you may want to upgrade the magazine. But I think they're only like $12 or $13, high capacity, 300 rounds. And they're good solid mag. They feed well, not that much of a hassle, fit in the gun. Like I said, there's a little bit of wobble, but it's not too bad. Definitely not going to fall out while you're using it. So overall, a good magazine that it comes with. The handguard on the AK actually is wood. This isn't plastic. This is real wood right here. Not the greatest wood, but it's definitely wood. Sturdy, feels great, and also it's always awesome to have wood on your gun. Ak74 also features the metal outer barrel and inner barrel, as well as this unjamming rod. It comes with most AKs, but this is great if you're on the field, you got to jam in your gun, you can whip this thing out, unjam the gun, get back into action. Slides back in there easily, not going to wobble that much. Just a great added feature to include that on the gun. One last note that I want to talk about on this AK is the flash hider right here. It's different than other AKs. It's actually like the suppressed version of it. And the orange cap on it isn't that obnoxious. You know, I've seen ones that's like the whole thing, and it's just ugly. This one is only a little bit, so if you want to paint it black, you got that option. But as it comes stock, it's not that obnoxious. So overall, external features of this gun, rating, I would give this gun a solid 8.5, mainly because, let's say, this gun is $150, somewhere around that. It performs great, 380 FPS, got a decent fire rate to it. Mainly metal construction, you can always upgrade the mag if you want. Comes with the wood foregrip, handguard. You got the folding metal stock, just overall a good solid gun. If you like AKs, looking for a cheap AEG, this is your gun for you right here. So that being said, let's get this thing out, shoot it, and show you what it can do. Alright guys, now it is time for the shooting test. We're going to be using 0.2 gram BBs with a 9.6 battery. First off, we got the stump at about 75 feet away. I'm going to be going semi on this test, then we're going to move to a Coldren about 90 feet away, and then finish off with a tree about 120, 130 feet away. So first off, like I said, the stump at 80 feet, 75, somewhere around that. Here we go, semi. Alright, so 75, 80 feet, you're going to do just fine with this AK. Alright, next up is the Coldren. This is about 90 feet away. We'll start off on semi and then move on to full auto, and then, like I said, the tree. So first off, semi. Alright, there's semi. Now let's go full. Alright, so finally is this tree about 125, 130 feet away. Going full auto again. Here we go. Alright, so full auto at the tree 125 feet away. Gun still does great. Alright guys, so I want to thank you all for watching my review. If you enjoyed it, give me a like, thought it informative and all that. Drop a comment, got any questions about this gun, any of my gameplays, the channel, anything like that. And be sure to subscribe for more awesome airsoft reviews of unique guns, epic gameplays, and overall just great airsoft videos. So again, I thank you guys for watching. Subscribe.